Your coaching rules.
15.
Because after the set, right?
Right, you can come down after the set, or if a player asks for the trainer, then the opponent can call out the coach. The coach must wear a microphone for the entire time that they're on the court, and they are not allowed to provide treatment or bring anything to the player. That's a great second serve from Golovin. 15-30. She gambled by going up the tee. Hit it a little harder. And that really set herself up. Ivanovic was looking to run around to hit the forehand, so it caught her off guard.
.40-30.
Oh, that's just really good ball striking from both players. Both really mentally tough today, too. It's good stuff. 5-4. You can see there's some good humor here, the folks, but it is a cold day, so they are trying to keep themselves warm any way they can. It's actually a really pleasant day for tennis. Slightly breezy. That's probably a negative issue, but cold doesn't bother these players too much, especially when the sun is out like it is. Love 15. 4-5. Solid. 55 degrees now, and you know it's here on the East Coast. It's just closing in on 2 o'clock in the afternoon, so it's not going to get much higher than that. 15-mile-an-hour wind. Huge point coming up.
Remember, Golovin has never beaten Ivanovic, lost 5 straight times, so winning this first set would give her a huge boost in her confidence.
That's called long, and we've got a 5th chance to break. The chair ump is going to get out of his chair and check the mark. Anna Ivanovic looked at him as if to say, check it, and he did. He obliged. Now, this is the first time we've seen that guy getting out of the chair to check the mark. You see so much of that during the French Championships, of course. Anyway, the call is confirmed. This is a break point.
30-40.
And a set point.
Game of first set.
Well, considering their history, that's a surprise. First set goes to Golovin of France, set 2, and we come back live here to the Amelia Island plantation. You take a look at these scenes of this beautiful area. I tell you that this, in 400 years, Amelia Island has lived under 8 flags: the French, Spanish, English, Spanish again, Patriots, the Green Cross of Florida, the Mexican Rebel flag, the Confederate flag, and of course the flag of the United States. So it has an interesting, varied, and wild history.
Second set.
Amelia Island, Florida. Not far from Jacksonville. It's a terrific spot. Second set underway. First set to Golovin.
Love 15.
Mind you, again, that Venus Williams lost in the quarterfinal yesterday to Tatiana Golovin. That was a straight set win. And then Sybil Bammer is through, as she won yesterday. And then Nadia Petrova trying to win this again. Hey, Joe, we've been talking about tendencies of players in the modern game with this abbreviated serve motion that so many players, both men and women now, like this one, are going to. And then you brought up that, which is the big forehand.
Yeah, developing bigger forehands as their weapon.
But the other thing that I think to make note of in that regard is the backhand side, because it's no longer enough just to have a two-handed backhand. There are people like Chris Everett and Jimmy Connors who really were the ones that turned that two-handed backhand into something that everybody wanted to hit. They really just had the two-hander. Break point here. Break the serve to Anna Ivanovic. So she's got 1 game to love in the second. That's her first break. Let's show you how, for example, Anna Ivanovic handles this. She has the two-handed to start with. Now, this is her bread and butter shot. This is the shot, obviously, that she prefers. Racket goes back, the shoulders turn, and then the full shoulder turn into the shot. Now, the one-handed backhand that she has developed is a very different shot because the shoulder stays sideways. But notice here, she has to run. So this one is a little further away from her. So, in a way, she'd prefer to hit the two-handed, but she's got both. And that's the important issue. She has both, and I think now, if you really want to become a great player, you need both those shots.
And it's probably because you need to play good offense and defense. It's not good enough to just play one or the other. So if you have the one-handed slice for a two-handed player, it gives you the option to get more balls back, especially when you're stretched out wide. Like that time. Kept her in the point for Golovin, being able to go to the one-handed backhand.